Hi guys, welcome to another SLTD Wrestling Roundtable podcast. We are here as always. We're back to our regular scheduled stuff these days. We've had some guests on and we've been doing a little bit of new stuff and little interesting things. But we're back to the three of us and we are going to do our annual SLTD10. If you don't know what that is, we do SLTD20 at the end of the year. So along the lines of the um what is it?
EWI 500.
PWI. Sorry, I couldn't think of the letters there. The PWI 500. But obviously, we're not going to sit here on a podcast and name 500 wrestlers because that would take a long time. So we decided we'd make it 20. So this is what we do. And then because it's the middle of the year, we thought let's do a 10. See who's doing well in the world of wrestling in the first 6 months of the year. Um, it's kind of the list is kind of staying with WWE and AEW, and obviously because we do a lot of progress, some of that seeped in, but maybe the SLTD20 will be opened up a little bit more, I think, this year, because I think that was the the mention of last year was it'd be nice to have like NXT people, it'd be nice to have TNA people and stuff like that. So because um at the end of the year when we do an SLTD20, a lot like we do throw it out to the fans and to the thing, same as we do with the awards. We'll throw it out and see what everyone's thinking, and then that'll be part of the compilation. But we'll get into it. We haven't got Rachel's organizational skills this time. We'll say that. So this episode may be an absolute shit show, and I do
Hey.
apologize, but I mean it'll be fun. It'll be a
Been a
good.
while since we had one of these.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'll throw it round the table as always, and we'll get into it. Adam, are you all right?
Yeah, just recovering from an awful lot of stuff with work and trips and things like that. I will mention very briefly because we were going to do an episode on it, but I think it's remiss of me to mention, or not to mention, that you went to your first Progress show.
I
We
did.
went to I can't remember the title of it.
Far
Not
from
Ordinary
ordinary
People.
people.
Yeah, Far From Ordinary People. And it was a very, very good show.
It was
Uh,
so good.
You
It
said to
was
me at the end,
so
you went,
hot.
we were all over that. And I've been back and watched parts of it, and we are all, all over that.
All over it. Like I haven't watched it all, but we are all over it.
There's a reel that they shared before, and I put it on my story. And it's basically just us two in the bit where Ethan Allen sits on his knee and gets chopped.
You've that, and then you've got Adam Maxted,
Oh, yeah,
Adam
yeah.
Axted. Yeah,
Maxted.
one very jacked Adam and Adam Axted there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Um, so yeah, he flexes up
He does.
against Adam, yeah.
Closest I'm ever going to get to being on Love Island.
Yeah, and also a little throw out. So what happened was I was very dubious of this. I can say that now because it worked out quite well. So I was super duper dubious because Adam decided it would be a good idea to make Charlie Sterling a t-shirt. Um, that's fine. That's all good. You do that. It's okay. He proceeded to buy three of those t-shirts with his design on it. He wore one. I wore one. And then we give one to Charlie Sterling. Now, interestingly, it worked out quite well. But at first, I was like, "Are you gonna go and give it to him? Because like it's what you want." And it was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody." And then he walked off, and I sat at the chairs and thought, "We're gonna look like a pair of 12-year-old girls here." Like, and that was my only thought that
I
was gonna
I
happen.
walked over to a guy who I think goes by the name of Big T or Big Justice,
Right.
and he's a local indie wrestler.
Yeah.
And he was working sort of red shirts and helping with the show and generally like that. And I basically said to him, I said, can you go and get Charlie Sterling? Or can I give you something to give to him? And he went, oh, we might be a bit busy right now. I said, oh, can you give it to him then? And he went, does he know who you are? And I went, kind of. Like he listens to the podcast. I said, just say it's Adam from the SLTD Roundtable. And he was like, all right, okay. And then that was it.
Yeah. So that happened, but I was sitting on my own for a little bit. So I was kind of like, oh, he's gonna get this and
Apparent,
be like, ew, what? Like a grown man.
Always knows on it.
Have you checked?
Get kicked out
Does it
before the
tell?
progress show
Like,
starts.
so I got like a bit like, actually, this might not be a good idea, right? So anyway, it was all good, and then as I say, we're all over the show, and I've watched again, I haven't watched it all, but I've watched bits, and I've seen like I think I've seen half of it. So I was watching it, and I was like, again, we look a little bit insane because we're the only two people in this t-shirt that doesn't exist anywhere else except on our back and in Charlie Sterling's bag, right? So I was like, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but let's go with it. Let's embrace it. It's all good. And then he didn't come out at halftime because he was on the second half of the show, so he didn't come out at the interval. So I was like, well, that's not good. That's not a good sign, is it?
Thinking
So
I'm staying behind here because
yeah,
there's some
he's
fucking
like, oh my
weirdos
god, these two
out there.
grown ass
Never
men.
mind all the security that they put on shots in.
Yeah,
Charlie
like
Sterling needs it.
like he must have been thinking, oh my God, these two are like they've lost their absolute mind. Right. Anyway, so right at the end, I was like, well, we should really hang about and see if he comes out and does his thing. Charlie only came out with the shirt on, and I was like, oh, it's all worked out, it's all good. And as soon as he seen us, like he seen you first, but as soon as he seen us, I'm convinced he knew exactly who we were.
Oh, he gave me a
Like,
massive hug as soon as he
yeah,
caught me.
like
Yeah.
all over it, and he was like, "Yeah, I took a picture with him with Wolford and the t-shirt, and yeah, he was like, I'm absolutely gonna come on the podcast. Like, it's all good. Like, we'll sort it out because we have tried a few times and it just worked out that it just never worked, through like time or whatever. But so yeah, it all worked out. But there was moments in time when I was like, this isn't gonna go well at all, is it? Like, and then I had to go to the back, I had to go to the toilet to like change my t-shirt. So I was like, so I had a Riddle t-shirt on because I was like, so basically in my head I was like, I'll wear this Riddle t-shirt because if it falls off my pocket or pants or whatever and I lose it, yeah, it's all good. Know what I mean? I'm not that fussed. And then yeah, ended up with two t-shirts and because I bought one, yeah, it was just well, it all worked out. So
Oh,
anyway,
okay. Oh, good.
yeah, it was all good. So our the next one is Noisy Neighbours. So who we
Yeah.
going to for?
I don't know. I'll have to just see who rocks up, see if there's any imports, and I'll come up with
Crowley,
something.
innit? Maybe Crowley.
Oh well, I mean, I suppose I should do something with Adam Maxted. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
you
should.
know.
Yeah, so good.
I'll do the May 1st for your found.
Doing that one on your own. How are yours?
The
How are
Crowley
you
clan.
okay? Before we get into this, are you all right? You're all good.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm happy that you've spoken about the Progress show because I was going to chat very quickly about it. Um, I was more playing a game of Where's Wally for
You
about
had
the
the
first
best
half an
caption,
hour.
like that when you sent us that picture of me and him stood up with our phones out as Charlie
Yes,
Sterling coming
I
out
think
going.
guys said it was like two proud parents at a sports day cheering their kid on. It's like, yeah, they're about to win the egg and spoon race. Then you've got Charlie, they're the turnbuckle, just making an entrance, and these two Mitchell brothers
That's funny.
in the crowd with their phones out. I mean, I loved it because really throughout the Charlie Sterling match, because he sort of wrestled more as the heel, he did something devious on the outside. There's the rest of the Progress bad sort of just sat there, and then you two go cheering him on.
Every now and
Adam
again, I
Charlie.
decided to go, "Go on, Charlie."
Well, I haven't watched it all right, but am I right in thinking that, you know, at the end of the main event, when um so obviously Luke Jacob wins. So as soon as he wins, does the camera pan to me and Adam? Because
Not really, no.
only because right, so the camera where we were sitting, the camera was like I was looking at the back of the cameraman's head quite a lot. And as soon as he won, proper spun the camera around because
Yeah.
everyone was like
We stood up,
obviously
didn't we?
booing.
That was the thing. Like we stood
And
up and
yeah, we stood up and he spun it round, and I was like, I haven't actually seen that bit.
yeah.
But that's good because it would have been.
The only moment where like ages after I did it, I thought, oh, I wonder if that's going to end up making it. Is that when Doris's music hit because I was teasing you all night, I did a little jig, and I thought, I wonder if they've got me doing a little jig because Doris on the way out.
Yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
Like I'd do front row again. I think. Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was a
yeah.
fun time. You know what I
It was
mean?
that Adam's face when Ethan Allen was sat on your lap. Adam just looked so pleased that this was like 5 minutes into your first
Getting
Progress
involved.
show, and you already had a man in shorts sat on your lap.
You know what's funny as well? I had to kind of like move him over because the bone of his ass was digging into my leg. So you have to like move him over a little bit because I was like, oh Jesus Christ. Like I'm not sitting here in pain for the next 4 hours, are you kidding? It's good though, yeah, and that's all
I
good.
really hoped he ducked.
Yeah. But
They
then
obviously heard about the bump that you took with Rampage Brown. I thought,
yeah,
oh, he could take it.
yeah,
Not,
He
not
could
this
take a
guy.
chop easily.
yeah. I was yeah, it was all good. Like it wasn't the best. Obviously, it wasn't the very best wrestling show I've ever been to because I think Wembley was just like I don't. It could have been a broom wrestling anyone. Do you know what I mean? It was just Wembley was just insane, but it was right up there. Like it was just because I. Do you know what? Another thing about it was like because it was so hot. I didn't expect the energy to stay that high for everyone,
Yeah.
and it really did. Like, and I was like, this is proper cool.
Well, we've probably not got time for a rant, but Ty's got strong opinions about passionate fans.
I did have strong opinions, right, until I found out that the person I was a bit like, all right, follows us on Twitter. So
Oh, okay.
I'm all right.
All right. All right.
She's all good. She's all good. Okay. Um. Anyway, yeah, SLTD10. The 10 best of the year so
Ready
far.
for arguments.
Let's do it. Let's get this out the way. Give me right. We'll start with Adam because it makes sense. We'll do
Okay.
this. We'll do this in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Adam, give me your number 10.
Well, one thing that I'm going to say, just
Oh,
because this is the way that we do it when I
oh,
do top 10 lists on Found on Film and stuff like that, is
okay.
that because none of us actually know the order, so usually, Ty, you've got your spreadsheet and you start going, it's
Yeah.
Adam's number one or it's Adam's whatever, right? Don't reveal if they're in your top 10 until they come up in your top 10.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'll say my 10, and then you guys can say your 10, and then we'll move on to the 9, and then at that point, if your 9 was my 10, we can go, oh, see, so we got a similar thing, right? So, poker faces.
I think this is going to be super hard, but okay.
Okay,
Are
okay.
we going to do honourable mentions first from all
Do
of
you-
us?
Okay, yeah, yeah, that'd be nice, because again, that'll be poker faces.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I've
So
got 28 of them. Is that okay?
oh, I mean, I've got two.
I've
I've,
got three.
I've got two people that were in my list, and then slowly but surely managed to just work their way down, and then at that point
Okay.
out.
All right.
One of them is our number one from last year, which is Cody Rhodes,
What? Sorry.
poker face, and
You've
the
just been
other
shot
one,
in Vegas.
yeah, the other one is Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. I will say Dom is also an honorable mention for me.
okay,
Right. I will say that. Only because and it's the same thing, he was in the mix quite early on, and then I was like, and then he kind of got bumped down a little bit, I think.
Mhm.
Um Go on, who are your Callum, who are your honorable mentions?
Well, now I've got four.
Okay.
Mine are Leon Slater,
Nice.
Cody
Great help.
Rhodes,
Dude.
Io Sky,
Okay.
and Rhea Ripley.
Okay,
Taking the duck from
okay,
those two.
okay. Well,
Eh,
my number 10
I
is.
don't get honorable mentions, no.
I thought you just done yours.
No, I just said that I've got Dom as well.
Oh, I had a nice segue then. Go on, carry on.
Sorry. I have got as an honorable mention. I've got Obafemi. Uh,
Shout.
yeah, and yeah, NXT champ. Who should I put on this? I've got. I mean, I guess Rhea as well is on the honorable mentions. Um, and mm, um, Ricochet and Carl Fletcher.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be
I
totally honest. My AEW watching has been shocking, so I've not got many from AEW.
I thought Fletcher would be quite high for you.
I mean, I'm gutted that I've just not caught up with some of the stuff that he's doing. I keep seeing bits of it on Reddit and stuff like that, and he's facing Cole and he all in for the TNT title, which
Yes.
makes me think that that's his time to take that one. I'm gonna try and watch All In because there's a lot of matches on it that are quite intriguing to me,
I think the
especially Jet Speed.
yes. Well, as well, the main event is a death match.
Yeah,
So and with Mox and
Hangman.
Hangman, that's gonna be
Yeah.
brutal.
Just to mention as well, because I got a pop-up notification from before for some reason. Happy 50th birthday as we record this to Shelton Benjamin.
50.
Hey,
50.
50.
Oh my God.
I'd
What
have said he
okay,
was
hang on.
45. Uh, if I had to guess, it'd be 45.
Yeah.
Back up a sec. Why are you getting notifications that it's his
It
birthday?
was from Demand Progress.
All right. Okay.
It
I've
says
just got it in my calendar.
yeah,
Like,
no, yeah. Happy 50th birthday, Shelton Benjamin. See why man like Doris still hasn't forgiven him. Swipe to watch.
okay.
It's like he's a Facebook friend of Shelton
Yeah,
Benjamin, just
yeah, yeah.
appeared this
Okay.
morning.
It's
It's
Shelton's
Shelton
birthday.
Benjamin's birthday today. Wish him a good day.
Oh, I've got another honorable mention.
Go on.
Joe Henry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Right, my number 10,
Go on.
someone that Callum mentioned, current women's world champion, Io Sky.
Okay.
Okay.
Callum, who is your number 10?
The current women's intercontinental champion, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Interesting. My number 10 is um former Everything Under the Sun champion. And who is unfortunately injured, Liv Morgan.
Okay.
Right.
So,
So, do you want to add anything as to why? See, this is the thing, right? Because I was gonna do Becky, right? And by having this conversation, Becky isn't on mine, right? Only
Becky
because,
isn't on mine either.
right? Uh, so the reason it didn't is because I felt like she was out a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like it was on, like you got to think it's only WrestleMania. She's only been back like 3 months. Like, granted, she's done a lot and she made that title mean something. Like, there's absolutely no doubt about it. But I don't know if it's like she'd be on me 20 if she carried up this pace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
10's fair, but yeah, she just didn't. I'll be honest, she was on the big list, but
Mm,
she just didn't get moved over.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I can
So
understand that.
yeah,
So,
I put her on it because of the catalogue of matches that she's had with Lyra
hmm,
since returning.
yeah,
They've sort of, for me, they've been the show stealers on the PLEs that they've wrestled on. And like you just said then, Ty, she's really elevated that women's IC title. And we're 3 nights away from Evolution. And I don't know what the main event is yet. It probably will be Rhea versus Io. But based on storyline wise, it probably should be the women's IC title, triple threat.
yeah.
yeah, I think it's a good thing to point out that we are recording this on Thursday, the 10th of July. So it is before All In, and it's before Evolution, and it's before Saturday night's main event as well, and everything that's happening this weekend, which is insane. Um, so
I love
Becky's not on
weekends
my
like
list.
this. So excited when these like 8 different things to watch. It's boss. Go on.
Becky's not on my list. Becky's not on Ty's list. At that point, I'm wondering whether she'll end up making the 10 just on the power of being on Callum's.
Yeah.
Um, is Liv Morgan on your list, Callum?
No,
Right, so she's not on mine either. Io Sky was an honourable mention for Callum. Is Io Sky yet to come up on your list, Ty?
No, she is not.
Okay. Wow. All
good
right.
start.
Okay. Yeah, really good start. So number
The
9, then.
SLTD9.
Yeah, let's do
I
another
mean,
one.
you never like
You never know.
it's all
You never
interesting.
know. I've
Like,
written them on the side of my whiteboard, so we'll come back if we
okay,
need
so
to.
they've got one. So we haven't got anyone who's in the 10 yet.
No, not yet.
All right, we haven't got a
So
definitive person who's in the 10. Okay,
No.
Adam, what is your number nine? Or who is your number
The
nine, I should say?
I was about to say the current, but he's not. The former United States champion, Jacob Fatu.
Hmm, okay, okay. Callum, who is your number nine?
Joined WWE in January. Penta El Zero.
Okay, I'll be honest. I feel bad that I've missed out both of these people. Um, this is a Sami Zayn situation and a Christian situation all over again.
Aye, aye.
Know what I mean? My number nine is the current AEW number one contender, Hangman Adam Page.
Okay, so I will say
Right,
Hangman is on my list.
right, okay,
I just won't
I will
say
say
where.
I will
okay,
say the same. Hangman
Okay,
is on my
okay.
so
list.
He
right now
was
I'm
way
just
higher, and then he got bailed.
yeah, I'm just
Like,
gonna write Hangman down in the number 10 spot, but we will figure out points wise later.
okay.
So Jacob isn't in yours, Ty. Is Jacob in yours, Callum?
No.
Okay. I don't have Penta either. So
It's
there's
weird,
the
isn't it? Because
there's
Penta's
another two.
like he's a big thing, but he's not at the
I
same
feel
thing.
like he was so hot when he came in at the Netflix debut, but
Yeah.
then I do feel like as soon as they realized that they could get Phoenix as early as they could do,
Hmm.
we've simmered a little bit until the point where we're like, right, well, where are we going to fit a draft in to make it work that these two are going to team together? I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I love the graphic that's going around that you know, fingers crossed that he's ready from his recovery, but we can have Penta and Phoenix versus El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano at SummerSlam.
what's interesting is they've decided to put Andrade and
Yeah,
Phoenix together. Like, I don't really understand that.
which is
Like,
weirdly working though.
oh, I love it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
against it. All I'm saying is, surely the idea would be,
You would have just waited, wouldn't you? You would have just like
yeah.
bobbed it for 1 minute.
The only thing I can think is if they're gonna turn Andrade or they're gonna turn Pen. No, they'd have to turn Phoenix. Either way, it'd have to be like, okay, I'm turning, so then we'll make this tag team. Because I thought Andrade was gonna take Beto and Angel off.
From Santos.
Yeah, but
But
then that hasn't happened.
the thought that just went through my head then of a trio or a stable of Andrade and the Lucha Brothers to me
That
is
would work also. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
yeah.
But and then I don't know. I feel like the damage for Angel and Berto's being done. Like,
But I mean
Oh,
the current AAA,
the, the
yeah, but
AAA
I
Tag
just
Team
feel like
Champions.
they're not. I don't know. They're just there.
Honourable mention to Iguana, by the way, to Mr. Iguana.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Mr. Iguana.
for
Yeah,
that one
One,
weekend.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But you just wait. You wouldn't have them in it. You wouldn't have either of them in a tag team in case, not in
No,
case,
yeah,
when the other one's on the other brand. Like I just don't.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Whatever. It's all good. Anyway.
So we'll come back to Hangman then, because
Okay.
he's gonna get points elsewhere.
Okay.
Uh, eights.
Who's your eight?
My eight is the current AEW, TBS, and champion Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
that's a
Which,
look of two people who don't have her on her list.
wow, okay,
You know what? Right. I'll say this. Right. I genuinely. Right. She was my number five, and I scribbled it out because I was like, she just. I, the whole belt collecting thing is fine. One, and I don't mean this with any disrespect to any promotion, but I feel like two or three of the belts don't really mean anything. Like no one
oh,
knows,
I couldn't name all the ones that she's got.
no one knows where they're from or what's going on or anything like that. She's just carrying the belt. The Owen, I understand why she's carrying it, but you don't really carry it. It's not one of them. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I get it because it's an extra belt. Do you know what I mean? Like arguably the Rev Pro, I'll give it, but then at the same time, you've got a whole country of people who don't know what, or the casual fan won't know what Rev Pro is.
I mean, she should put it on the line against Rio.
She should. I'd go and watch
Progress
that.
versus Rev Pro.
Jesus.
Well, I'm going to Summer Sizzler at the end of the month, the Rev Pro show, which she's announced for. And my assumption there is that she's going to be taking the AEW Women's World Title into that one as well.
Do you think she's going to win?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I feel like this is the thing that they're sort of building towards.
Mm.
Um, so I'm just trying to see now. I've just gone on IMDb to sort of get a list of all these champions that she's got now. So
Okay,
current
so
AEW TBS champion,
yeah,
the Owen Hart. Okay.
yeah.
Current CMLL World Women's Champion.
I'll take that one. To be fair, that's fair. Right.
Current EWA Women's Champion, which is European Wrestling Association. Don't know. Current British undisputed British Women's Champion from Rev Pro.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's another one that comes with though, because I think doesn't it count the South Side one as well?
Yeah, the South Side one. She's got that one. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it's the SWE's Queen of Southside Championship. Yeah, so she's got that as well. But so technically, that's been unified into the Rev Pro one, but she's still carrying both belts
All
separately.
right.
Yeah,
So you think she's going to win the world title, the women's world
yeah,
title?
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to throw it out right there, right
Now,
now. Right, I'm just going to throw it out there. If she wins it and we end up with a women's unified title, I'm never watching AEW again.
oh, he said it now. Have you
Like,
have you heard what they're doing with the Kenny Omega Okada thing?
no.
So apparently Tony Khan has clarified, but he's not really clarified. He said that the plan isn't that one of the titles or both of the titles is going to disappear. So the match is for both titles and it is for the unified championship, but the winner may wish, if they want to, still continue the legacy of the Continental and the International. So then at
So,
that point have three titles because they're still going to do a Continental Classic at the end of the year.
the Continental Classic needs to be a trophy. I had this conversation, like, go back and listen to what I said about the what was it, the Andre Battle Royal,
Mm.
right? And then thinking him coming out with his face on instead of his hand, fuming. Um, anyway, it doesn't need to be a belt. Like, why are you defending the Continental? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not, you don't have a tournament where the champ's in it, and then like isn't defending his title, but then can lose it when if he gets knocked out. It makes no. It's bizarre. Like, oh my God, so it's just,
Um,
Anyway,
So
anyway,
going on to my number eight,
yeah,
the former Women's Intercontinental Champion. She was also the inaugural holder of that title, Lyra Valkyria. Oh dear.
oops, oops.
Hot start for me.
This list is a shit show.
oh
Um,
God,
The
so
SLTD1.
yeah, so neither of you had Monet, and me and Ty
No,
don't have Lyra.
oh my God, this is so hard.
Okay,
This
we
is why
really
we
should have
need
sent
the
this to
wife.
Rach after all.
This
I'm
is why we.
writing so many numbers down.
This is why we need the wife.
So many numbers
We're okay.
down.
We're all good. We're all good. We're okay.
Right,
Come
go
on,
on.
Ty, save
Give us
us.
your eight. Give us your eight.
Number eight, I would assume and hope that you have both at least got this person
Oh, for the
somewhere.
love of God.
He is well, it's kind of two people, Gable and Americano. Don't tell me you haven't got either of them. Really? Have
No,
you got?
Yeah, no,
no.
no, no.
I missed him out last year,
Oh God, we're
and I
pissed.
felt worse for missing him
Yeah.
out last year than I do this year. Because at least last year you had him feuding with Zayn for the IC title, with Gunter towards the start of 2024, back end of
I mean,
2023.
he's like fought for the mega title. He's been in the Money in the Bank. Like he's
I think the issue with this is I think we always get skewed with. I think I count kayfabe achievements much more higher stead than I think either of you two do. I think Ty, you count awareness and things like that because you mentioned Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's not on my list, and he wasn't even someone that I considered
why?
because yes, he's popped up, right? But let's face it, if you're only watching the WWE product, every time he's popped up, he's lost. So what's the kind of point there? And like
Fair play.
Callum, you do the amalgamation of both. So we never really get a full spectrum of
It's
anything.
gonna be an absolute disaster. I can already sense it. We've only got to eight. My thing with Gable slash El Grande Americano is that I wish all of the wins that El Grande has had was as Chad Gable instead.
Yeah.
I wish they could actually push Chad Gable rather than push El Grande
Well, because this is the thing,
because
I thought about this the other day, that if back in the day when you would have a DVD released of somebody, if they eventually released the best of Chad Gable, there'd be a Ray Phoenix versus El Grande Americano WrestleMania match on there,
Yeah.
which is just yeah,
I mean, I assume the last like DVD collection of Hulk Hogan had Mr. America on.
I don't know if it would have had a specific match on. I can't remember there being that many that were good.
No, I know, but I mean, he had that many
weren't many
matches
Hulk
that were
Hogan
good in
matches
that
that were
run
that
anyway.
good.
Well, that's true.
But what I mean is, like, he was, doing his thing.
Yeah,
It's like if they did. Oh no, it's not really the same thing because I was gonna say like if they did Bray Wyatt, but they kind of know.
yeah. I
Yeah,
know. I think I understand the sentiment in that, like when like Eddie's DVD's got like Tiger Mask stuff on it.
yeah, yeah.
Like I get that, but it's not a point where people are going, "That's not Eddie Guerrero." Like,
Wait,
or-
what?
when Ludwig Kaiser comes out and they're like, "That's not him. That's not
They did the
him."
best of Sin Cara.
I mean, still, I mean, I get that they've gone for somebody who is, albeit taller, but of a similar body shape. I wish they would have just gone with Omos because
Oh,
that
see, I keep saying this.
yeah,
I
it would
said
have been
this.
fucking hilarious. At the point where
Like,
you needed to replace him, I wish it would have been Omos.
yeah, someone ridiculous. Like, get Braun Strowman back in.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, what's happening?
Is he gonna go off the top rope? No.
Get
Yeah,
Otis doing a Hurricane.
Yeah.
jeez. And they've changed the mask as well for him.
Have they?
Yeah, so it hasn't got American made on the front. It's got El
Uh,
Grande.
it's got Imperium.
Yeah, it's got Imperial. Yeah.
I miss you,
Um,
Giovanni.
Yes.
right. So we need to get through this because this is going to be a fucking mess at the end
Yeah,
here.
go on.
Go on.
Right, number 7, Jey Uso. Have you not got Jey Uso?
No.
Oh no! I thought I'd be the one who was like, "Oh yeah, Jey Uso's well low on my list." Oh my God, Royal Rumble winner. You've not got Jey Uso.
No, because he shouldn't have won the Royal Rumble.
No,
Wow.
no, right. So,
Wow.
right. Again, Jay was one of them people. Jay was my number nine, to be fair. And then
Who
he
the
just got
fuck has
bumped.
filled out the rest of your list? I
He
can't.
just got bumped down,
On
right?
Who
my
the
wall.
fucking hell have
So,
you got?
the reason Jay Uso
Sam, turn it
shouldn't.
off. The episode's just gonna get worse. Turn it off.
I really, do you know what as well, right? So, the Jay Uso thing, it, it kind I think where my head went was that was his little moment and it's gone now. And it made me sad.
Like, admittedly, he started out much higher on my list because I thought,
Yeah.
well, he won the Rumble. He had a
Yeah.
couple of decent wins. He won the world title at Mania. Like, you can't take any of that away from him.
No,
But
no.
then it has fallen apart a little bit more recently, and it has
Yeah.
dimmered, which is why he ended up dropping down to 7.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think not having him at all is a big thing not to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean.
Not
Who
even
was
an
your number?
honorable mention. Like Cody Rhodes hasn't wrestled for months, and he's still given an honorable mention.
I mean, Cody Rhodes is still on my list somewhere, so
Are you joking?
no. Cody Rhodes is still up there.
Oh my God,
Way up there.
Christ.
Callum, who's your number
Right.
7?
My number 7 is a member of the Progress wrestling roster, the current holder slash winner of Super Strong Style 16, man like Doris.
The
Okay, so he's not on my list. So
Reese is on my list.
right, that's fine, that's all good. I can deal with that. Okay. So he's got some points now. He's up there.
The Reese has points.
Right, okay. All right. My number 7 is I don't know why we keep saying the accolades that they've got at the minute. I don't know where that started from. But the current um women's champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Okay.
That's another just 1 point.
Neither doing.
No, I'm more annoyed that she's there.
Why?
We'll get to it.
Do you think she? Oh, right, okay. So she
We'll
is
get to
on.
it. She's on my list.
Okay. Adam's number one. I don't know. Like, Jesus Christ. Right, I'm gonna get it out there. My number six is Cody Rhodes. All right.
Right, I'll get it out there. My number 6 is Doris.
Right, okay. That's fair. All right. Okay.
Is Doris not on your list then?
No.
Right, so then Doris gets a total of 9 points. Okay, so right now he's the one person that I've been able to put points to at this point, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're saying you've got Cody as well.
Yeah, but
But then
he's only gonna get 6 points, isn't he?
well, he's only going to get 5 points right now
Right, okay.
because I'm doing it sort of backwards. So number
All
one
right.
would
Yeah,
get
you
10
just made
and
it
all that
more
kind of.
more difficult for yourself. Yeah, that's all.
No, it's fine. It's working. It's not in my head. It's good.
All right. So good. I'll just
So
guess.
because
Right.
I'm sure because then obviously yeah. So then there might be a point where Cody Rhodes still ends up in because you've given him 5 points.
Woo!
Just
Whoa!
based on the fact that everything else is a shit show.
Well, I think
Um,
it's just because it's Cody and he's Cody.
yeah.
And he's won the King of the Ring, and he like that's good.
So,
Know what I mean?
so
And he had
I,
an
I
incredible match against Owens at Royal Rumble.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's been
I
doing.
I got the reset number 6, which I think we can all agree is based on strong style. Um, the one thing actually that I ended up doing with Derisi was a little bit higher, but when I went through cage match, I forgot that the one sort of like little kink in his armor is that he and Leon Slater lost at Progress America against Lycos Jim. That
Yeah.
was the one loss that he's had this
Really?
year in Progress. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you can't go that high now, Doris. You know, you've got your strong
Was that
style.
in Vegas?
Yeah.
I thought they won.
No, they
No,
lost.
they lost. Lysias against Lysias Jim.
Lysias,
Let's
Jim.
see. It's Jim. Yeah. Okay. I'll take the East Lake.
Um,
Also, before we move on,
yeah,
uh, Cody Rhodes, John Cena at SummerSlam.
yeah, Cody's winning.
Double
Double
10.
10.
Double 10, innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
Double 10.
oh, I didn't think about
I think Cody wins
that.
relatively clean.
Yeah, yeah.
Cena sort of accepts that defeat, passes the belt over to Cody, and they sort of embrace. And then Cody does the same sort of grin slash smirk that Cena did on him at Elimination Chamber, and Cody hits Cena in the plums.
I've been too busy. I need to watch some more WWE.
I think double 10 is the
Yeah.
thing.
I like the idea of that.
Mm. And
Good.
Cody's been a heel forever. He just doesn't know it.
Oh,
I mean, we've had this conversation.
we have had this
The
conversation.
way he carries his belt and his white boots and that.
Yeah. Right. So Dries was my number 6. Cody was your number 6. Callum was your number 6.
My number 6 are Seth Rollins and Co.
Okay.
Okay.
So Seth Rollins and company. So Seth Rollins and company are still to appear on my list.
Same. Well, I haven't got Ann Company. I just had
Yeah,
Seth.
yeah. Okay.
But
Right.
yeah,
So then Seth's gonna get points at that point, so we're fine.
Yes.
Okay. And for once, we've put him higher than Callum's put him.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he won Money in the Bank, I think the first few months of the year was slightly stalled. I've got
Mm.
someone he feuded with actually higher up on my list than him.
Okay.
Match
Interesting.
wise, Rollins coming out on top in the last few months. But I just think one of his big feuds, the other person sort of got that slight edge over him.
Okay. Right. So now we're breaking into the top fives now, and right now it's looking like we've got 4 so far that we can build on, and that we
Okay,
can sort
it
of add.
worries me. I've just realised that the person I think Callum was just talking about is not on my list.
Likewise.
Don't worry, he's not my number one.
Also, it's a Christian spot, so he's going to be on number 2.
Oh God! All right. I was so worried that you were like, what? Or what the hell? Okay, that's all right. Right,
Um,
number 5.
yeah, number 5. So my number 5, and to give him 6 points to add on to Ty's 2 points up to now, is Hangman Page.
Ooh.
Yeah, solid run up until now. And I think as we sit and record this, I think on Saturday he is going to win the world title.
Yes. Do
You know,
you
I think
think that they're gonna have a world title redesign, since though they haven't seen the title since November?
Oh, possibly. I didn't think about
Because you haven't seen it.
that.
Someone's
Yeah,
coming to the
yeah,
briefcase.
maybe.
So like
Um,
he opens the briefcase and it's like, where the hell's the belt? And then it's like he
yeah.
wins. It's like "Ba-ra-ba-ba-ba-ba," like that.
To be fair and to give AEW credit for the way that they've run the Owen this year, I genuinely thought it was Osprey's. I thought
Yeah.
Osprey was winning it and that they were going to give him
No,
the big one.
the like AEW have got a lot of problems. WWE have a lot of problems too that just don't work, don't you think? The Owen is quite honestly one of the best things to come out of AEW.
Yeah.
Like they treat it like with pure respect. Like the way they do it, every single match is like 5 star. Like they don't like half-ass anything. And even making the final such a big thing and like getting to the final, like everything about it is like it's really good. I genuinely think someone in WWE is watching it and going, we need to bring the King of the Ring back.
Mm,
Like that needs to be a thing
yeah.
because they're doing this and they're absolutely killing it. And
And
even
if they have seen that and had that decision to bring King of the Ring back, I think they need to keep watching more of the Owen because
yeah,
this year's King of the Ring felt so lackluster.
it did. Yeah, like I was gonna say, even the final with Cody and Orton wasn't really like
Uh,
didn't really fill me with any like oh my god like literally the finals of the Owen that match was so good.
it's going to be one of these things where in a couple of years' time, when we get back to doing quizzes or whatever, we'll say like, who's King of the Ring, who's won the Royal Rumble. We'd forget Cody,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah, definitely. And
Yes. So Hangman's my five. Go on. What were you gonna say?
I think Jade. Oh, hold on, something's happened to me.
Oh,
I think Jade as well winning is only just to. I think with Jade winning is going to do exactly what I said is going to happen, where she's going to win it and then she's going to be the champ for like 3 minutes and Naomi's going to cash in.
100%. Because
Like,
she's gonna absolutely batter Naomi at Evolution.
yeah,
Probably won't see Naomi then until SummerSlam,
yeah.
and then yeah,
I said this weeks ago.
yeah.
He's like, no, it's not going to happen
I'm
at the
just stealing
WWE
your
title.
points. Sorry,
Yeah, it's going
sometimes
to
it
happen
takes
on a
me
different
time to
match
sort
now,
of
so I don't think
stew
that's
on
going to
them.
happen.
Whatever.
Who's your number five?
My number five is Hangman.
Who's your number five, Callum?
Will Ospreay.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Okay. Osprey got bumped down a lot on man.
I
Like,
will say this right now. I don't have Osprey on my list.
yeah, Osprey was like, like, I'll be honest with you, that was the oversight of this year. But then I don't know because he hasn't really like,
No, I had a look, and again, I was on Cage Match, and some of the wins that he's got this year, like, no offense to any of the people that I'm going to mention, but one of them was just like a random TV win against the Beast Mortos, and it's
yeah,
like there's no sort of singular plan. I think
yeah,
had he won the Owen, I would have gone, oh,
yes,
well, now it looks like, and
yeah, yeah,
let's face it, we all know that him and Swerve versus Young Bucks is going to absolutely slap, you know.
yeah, maybe,
And I am quite intrigued if they end up being tag team champions. Oh,
yeah.
not tag, if they end up beating them, because then the Bucks lose the EVPs and all that kind of stuff. But don't know.
Apparently,
I
it's
don't really
going. I
know
don't
what
know if
that
it's been
means.
announced or it's even a thing, but I read somewhere. It was on Twitter. I read that they were like the Bucks might come back with Sam, but if we win, you can't challenge for the world title for a year.
Oh, okay.
So that's the stakes. So if it's like
Interesting.
they can't say the EVPs anymore, so they're just wrestlers.
Yeah.
And if the Bucks win, then it's like, well, you're not challenging. Doesn't matter what happens, you're not
Yeah.
challenging for the title. So that would be quite interesting, I
Yeah.
think.
Would.
Yeah. My number five is probably higher, I would say, on your list, but the current Progress champion, Luke Jacobs.
Luke Jacobs. Yeah, I'll get to Jacobs.
I assume he's popular. He's the other person, and he's popular later. You know what I mean?
Um, Callum, is he on yours?
You'll find out.
Okie doke. Okie doke. That's absolutely fine.
Maybe he
Right.
is. We'll have to continue listening to find out.
No.
What a
Right.
tease.
Yeah, what disease. So into number fours then. So adding 7 points on to the five that Callum's already given him. My number four is Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Uh, Callum.
My number four, and I know he's not on either of your lists, is CM Punk. This has been his first sort of full year back
He
without getting
hasn't done
injured.
much though, has he? Like he hasn't won a lot. He hasn't like
He beat Seth on the Netflix debut. I think he then beat Sammy in like a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Let's forget about who eliminated him in the Royal Rumble. I'm still mad about that. The stuff between him and Cena at Elimination Chamber was really good.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
Mania Triple Threat was solid. I know he was on the losing end of it, but in terms of in ring work, he sort of looked almost back at his best, and the whole sort of pre-match stuff with the Fire Burns
yeah.
beforehand and having Heyman there, living color blasting out in Las Vegas was pretty cool. I would say that the stuff with Rollins has gone on for a bit too much now. But then we saw him feud with Cena heading into Night of Champions. Let's not talk about the political side of that. But we
Maybe
saw
that's
him.
why maybe that's why I put him. I didn't put him in because I was like, we didn't win the title, so
Shunned him
Um,
off.
but I mean, the stuff with Cena leading up to that match was quite good. The promos, Cena doing the pipe bomb.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and because he's well, we're at the 10th. We're in 10th of July. We're through half of the year, and he's not got injured, so he deserves to be on the list just for that reason. And that's not a dig at him. It's like it's good to see someone
the
who has
feels
had
like
his,
digging him. I'll be
his
honest.
who has
Sounds
had
like
his
it.
who has had his history of injuries and since returning to wrestling, be
Yeah.
able to be, injury free for 6 7 months, and he's pretty much working a full active schedule at the age of 47.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
Ty, number four.
Current AEW Women's Champion Tony Storm.
Interesting.
No one's list, no.
Nope.
No,
Dude, she's like just. I'm
Just
not even.
re-forgetting Tony Storm again.
To be fair, I wrote Storm and was like, "Who's Storm?"
James.
And
Halle
then
Berry.
was like James. Oh, Tony Storm. Oh, yeah, she's carried the title. She's done a thing. Like like she's Tony Storm, isn't she? Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
definitely Tony Storm.
All right, whatever. All right, whatever,
Not Storm, would he get on your list, Adam?
Uh, maybe.
whatever.
Um, right. Number three.
Okay,
My number three, adding 8 points to Callum's six. Current Progress World Champion Luke Jacobs.
I've
that's
not
fine.
even said Luke Jacobs yet.
Have you not? Oh no, you
Me,
did.
he's
No,
me, he's
Ty.
me.
Right, Ty. Sorry.
Yeah.
They don't even know whether I've got Luke Jacobs on my list.
You
You
said you
And
said
they,
did.
you definitely like you've told us you've got two people from Progress on your list. When Adam said, "Hey, have you got Luke Jacobs on your list?" and you said, "We'll see."
I might be teasing you. I might have put Jacobs down. I'm thinking Jacobs crackers instead.
My bad. My bad. Ty gave him 6 points. I've given him 8 points. So you're all right. Uh, yeah. So Luke Jacobs is my number three. Callum, your number three.
My number three is the man who I think will defeat John Moxley on Saturday. That's Hangman Page.
That's
Okay.
high. That's
There's
high.
another 8 points. So altogether, Hangman has 16 points.
He's number one.
I mean, right now he is, yeah.
Crazy
Just got the
Fool's number
Eurovision
one.
board going up and
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
If only I had the animations for that, but instead I'm using a whiteboard and an eraser. Ty, who's your number three?
My number three is already on both of your lists. He is the current Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins.
Okay, so then that gives Seth Rollins another 8. So then that would be 20 points for Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins is currently number one.
Seth's number one.
Hangman
I'm
has
not even.
dropped down
I'm
to
putting
number
it down
two.
in the lowest position I've ever put Rollins.
I know.
Yet somehow he might actually win.
Right now he's number one.
That's funny.
Bloody yeah.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. I think as well, like, I think the group he's got is really good. Like, it's really working, like, you know what I mean, with Heyman and stuff. I was very dubious about him and Heyman, I'll be honest. I didn't think it would work, but it does, yeah. And also when Heyman's pulling out Spanish and he leans over to Bronson. No, yeah, he leans over to Bronson Reed and was like, "When did this guy learn Spanish?" Like, what? So I mean, he's doing his thing. Like he's all good. I think this has been the best year he's had in a while. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah. I feel like he's always been the sort of, and again, it sounds negative. He's always been the solid hand and the dependable one that the company need, like sort of break glass in case of emergency. Whereas this time they're actually sort of featuring him,
Yes.
And I mean, I'm so glad that he's got a black briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole like they need to redesign the briefcase. It's all round and
it's just like loud and in your face, isn't it?
ish.
Right. So down to the top two. There's a name that nobody has said yet, which I'm assuming is about to come up. Well, he's going to come up because he's my number two, and that is John Cena.
Who the hell is your number one? What the frig? Um. Okay. Um. Callum, who's your number two?
My number two is the current Progress World Champion, Luke Jacobs.
Hey,
Right.
great shout for Jacobs. So that gives Luke Jacobs, God, let's do the maths quickly. 6 and 8, so 14 plus another 9, 23. So Luke Jacobs is currently number one.
Right.
I
So,
do think I've only just worked out who Adam's number one is, and whether I might have that person on my list or not.
wait, have you just worked out who it is?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
I have no
'Cause I'm
idea.
assuming that you've both got Cena as your number one. But we'll carry on. Twos, please. Katai is your two.
My number two is, I guess, clearly not on either of your list. My current t-shirt, John Moxley.
No.
Really? Like he's
Yeah.
been a world champ since like November. Like he hasn't lost a match. Like what is wrong?
How
Why?
many matches has he had since the start of January?
I don't know. More than Cody. Oh wait, that was me. I don't know. More than CM Punk. Shh. All right.
Fine. I'll give you that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm assuming now then that you both have Cena as number one,
Yes. Wait, hang
which I
on.
Yeah.
think is
So
daft.
let me take a. Is your number one man or a woman?
It's a woman.
So it's Tiffany Stratton.
It's Tiffany Stratton.
Number one.
Yep. And you know why she's number one, right? She
Because
won the
she's beaten
title.
Charlotte Flair.
No, she won the title on like the 3rd of January. She's the only person on this list who literally, as we are looking at it, from start to end of sort of mid-year, that she's been champion. She's defended it successfully. She has never lost a match. She has not lost a match once this year.
Oh, wait. Like John Moxley.
I mean, if I go on cage match now, I bet he was lost a tag match.
Has he been
I
pinned?
will I will put £3 on it right now.
Has he been pinned?
I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look.
If he's been pinned, I'll give you £3. I'll give
Right.
it to
I'm
you.
gonna have a look right now.
He hasn't been pinned.
Hmm.
His win-loss record for the last 5 years is better than anybody else's in
I'm
AEW.
looking. I'm looking. Right. So Moxley, since the start of January,
What?
he lost his first match, which was a 6-man tag with Rated FTR and the Death Riders.
Did he
Uh,
get pinned?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me that. He lost the third match that he was in. He lost the fourth match he was in.
These
Um,
one-on-one matches, though.
these are tag matches, the ones that I'm mentioning. He lost a mixed tornado tag against Swerve and Will Nightingale with him and Marina Shafir.
Like,
Um,
what the hell?
he technically lost the title because he dropped the trios title because he was replacing Pac.
He didn't.
So
All right. Okay.
I think
I,
just by kayfabe decision, which is the thing that I'm going off, and then
yeah.
just so it's fair to let me give you Tiffany's sort of matches and stuff like that because I had a look at it yesterday.
I don't care about Tiffany.
Well, you're gonna care about
I
Tiffany,
don't care
right?
about her.
So 3rd of January cashes in and beats Nia Jax. 17th she defeats Bailey for the title. 14th she defeats Nia again for the title. She then beats Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green. She teams with Trish Stratus and beats Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. beats Piper Niven, beats Roxanne Perez, beats Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. The only one that is a sort of right, is there was a no contest against Jade Cargill. So at that point, neither of them won or lost. She won. She beat Naomi and Nia Jax in a tag match with Jade Cargill. She defeated Nia Jax from SmackDown in May, and she won last moment standing against Nia Jax in Saudi on SmackDown, and she's about to face Trish Stratus. She is the person who this year doesn't have. No one else has a better win-loss record than Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she was on my list, so tell them about it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
I mean,
because
I
you're on your
completely forgot
ass.
her being on an on. I did forget about Tiffany being an honourable mention because I put EO down as well, so I should have put Tiffany down
So
too. My my
Tiffany only ends up with 15 points, which is ridiculous.
my only thing against Tiffany has actually been her opponents or lack of opponents.
That's not her fault.
Oh no, that's not her fault. That's the booking. That's the booking's fault. I mean, I wish that we didn't have to see her wrestle Nia Jax or be intertwined with Nia Jax for like the 6 months of her title reign. And I think I was completely put off. I was looking forward to her versus Charlotte Flair because I thought it would be sort of that, in a way, the passing of the torch match that in the end got completely ruined because of their promos with one another. And
Yeah.
that just completely, it took me out of Tiffany's title reign at that time. And I thought, if she loses against Charlotte Flair, I'll be frustrated, but I wouldn't be surprised because it's against Charlotte Flair. And I just thought, this isn't right at the moment. And I think she's sort of grown since then. But unfortunately, the whole stuff with Charlotte really put me off the run.
Do you know what as well? I think like it made the title
And
like
I'm forgetting about the win loss record there as well. That is more on the feud rather than the winner
it
of
made
feuds.
the match like I remember watching the match and sitting there with Rach being like, I feel really awkward about this match, like really like anxious that this is just gonna be a shit show. And I think that was kind of like the the going into it is like this isn't gonna work, they hate each other. But it wasn't like, oh, they hate each other, they're gonna proper batter each other. It's like they're not gonna work, they're gonna pure sandbag each other. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just like it's not, yeah, it's not a good look, I'll be honest with you. And the whole Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair thing at the minute is just bizarre. I feel like trying to work the odd couple. Do you know what I feel like? It's a bit like Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, where they're trying to like get them both over at the same time as like making one of them a little bit more endearing, like they did with Randy Orton, where they ended up actually liking. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. I'll be honest with you. I just feel like it's a bit, and they're definitely winning as well, which is even more bizarre. Like they're definitely winning the titles. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it. Anyway, you see my
Right, right. I'm not right. So I've done the list, and the list is in bonkers anyway with the way that it's ended up. Right, but I know that I put Cena at number two.
yeah.
Okay. Now, I think I did that purely on a sort of obviously, he was in the Rumble, he didn't win the Rumble. He won the title at WrestleMania, he won the Chamber. And he's on a good run. He's on a run that I think we all wanted him to have with his final run and all that kind of stuff. But in comparison for like win-loss records and stuff like that and what they've done this year, right? So technically, his first match of the year, the Royal Rumble, he lost, right? Obviously, yeah. He won the Chamber, fine. He beat Cody at WrestleMania. He beat Orton at Backlash. He then beat R-Truth at Saturday Night's Main Event. He lost with Logan Paul against Cody and Jey Uso. He then lost by DQ to R-Truth. So at that point, he's already lost more matches than Tiffany Stratton has this year. And he beat CM Punk in Saudi. So that tells me everything that I need to know. Where I'm like,
Right. So
I feel so justified in my pick.
okay, I'm gonna task you
Yeah,
with something. So do you know when we do our SLTD20?
yeah,
Right. So at the end of the year, before we actually do it, you need to find out
yeah.
the top 10 most winningest wrestlers
Okay.
of AEW and WWE.
Okay.
and we'll see how much. Because arguably, what you're saying is, if you win the most matches, you should.
No, not necessarily, but I think the accolades come with it too. In that,
Okay,
so between the two, between Tiffany and Cena, she's
yeah,
been champion longer. She's defended it more times than he has, and she's won more matches this year. So then, at that point, if you were saying to me who goes one and two on a list, she goes one, Cena goes two.
okay. Why do we do this to you? Why do we?
I don't know. I
I feel
don't
like
know
it's slightly
because
better without
I have
Rachel's
such a
spreadsheet. Because if
yeah.
I was like reading up number 6, Tiffany
I'd be
Stratton.
so pissed off. But
What's funny is, right?
the spreadsheet will return at Christmas.
I feel like every single time, like we do this, you're like, "Oh, it's all good, it's all fun and games," and then we actually do it, and you get super annoyed. And then 6 months later, we do another list, and you look at your list and go, "Well, how can they not have then 20 people on their list?" Like that's the list. That's right.
It was last year when I was like, oh, just before we finish this one, my honorable mention, just Tony Storm, and you both went, what?
It's just like what we're never
Every
on the
year,
same page because we watch
every
wrestling
year, every
differently.
time we do it.
Like,
Right, so I think what I'm going to read you the list. I'm going to read you the definitive 10, right?
okay, so we actually got a 10.
We've got a 10. I've managed to get a 10
Yeah.
together, and I'll explain some of them along the way. But I think the top five are pretty solid in terms of we
Right.
actually agreed on five.
So
Uh,
five's good, and then the wheels just start slowly falling off.
I'd say six actually, because there's one that we are code agreed on from six.
All
But
right.
then after that, it turns out we're just sort of points and where it ended up. I think we're going to have to put a bit of a snazzy graphic together because one of these people, with the way they've ended up on this list, I think will share this on Instagram.
Okay.
So we need to throw that in there. So number 10,
Yeah.
bizarrely, Cody Rhodes, because Ty gave him
Boss.
5 points. Just
Boss.
just ended up in there.
Whoa!
What number
Number
was your
9,
Cody?
yeah.
What number
Number
was Ty's Cody?
It would have been number 6. Number 6 he would have been.
Yes.
6.
Yeah. Number 9, Callum's number 5, Will Ospreay.
Hey.
Number 8, a joint number 8, because you two both put them at the same place and I didn't have them anywhere. Tony Storm and CM Punk. The fact
Wait,
that CM
so
Punk's
hang
even
on
on
a
this
sec.
list is ridiculous.
So does it work out that we've got 7 more places or 6 more places?
No, we have. So I basically did that one because they were the only ones where both of them got 7 points, but it was that one of you had put them on your list, whereas
Okay.
the other ones make a bit more sense.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so I couldn't do Tony as 8 and Punk as 9 because technically they got exactly the same.
Right. Okay. All right.
So 7 is Mox because you gave him 9 points.
Deservedly so.
Okay. 6 also with 9 points, but he's 6 because two of us voted him in. Man
Right.
like Reese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reese wrong. Go on.
Breaking the top five. So number 5 is Tiffany Stratton with 15 points, which is fucking ridiculous, right?
Over it, lad.
Which is quite
No.
good considering 2 of the 3 had her.
He doesn't even
Yeah.
know you exist.
Okay.
So get
I
over it.
don't want her to know that I
Right.
exist. I just, I'm
Do you
fighting in
want
the
to kiss her?
corner.
You want to kiss her?
Not
That's hard.
Giovanni. I'm not Giovanni Vinci. It's fine. Like I'm not.
Not Giovanni Vinci.
I know we might look alike, but come
Well,
on.
wait. You know, this is like a really like weird, kind of nitpicky thing.
Yeah.
You know when she cuts promos and like the stuff that she wears,
Mm.
everybody else feel like she just looks really uncomfortable.
I mean, she probably is uncomfortable. There's probably
Well,
a
I
lot
know
of
that,
things
but
being
she's all like, uh,
manipulated in certain places, and then as soon as she
yeah,
gets
like it
backstage,
just,
one scissor cut, and it's like, oh,
yeah. But I just feel like just wear something that you want. Like it's,
yeah.
I
Put some
don't,
trackies on.
yeah, not even that, but like I just, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like she just feels that. I'm just like, stop doing that. Just like,
Whilst we're sort of on this as number 5, should Tiffy lose the title at SummerSlam as we're predicting, to Jade and then to Naomi, I'd be interested to see where Tiffy is at the end of the year in our SLTD20
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's one of those things similar to a Jey Uso who's not on our top 10 either. World champions who lose their titles sort of halfway during the year, the first half of the year, for me tend to drop down further than
yeah,
if they'd lost it in December, let's say.
mm.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I
there
know
might
what
be
you
some.
mean.
There might
Yeah.
be. Let's say Naomi does win the title at SummerSlam and carries on the title, holding it until the end of December for when we do our top 20. I
Mm.
would imagine Naomi will probably finish higher than Tiffany Stratton will because it's just more fresh in our memory.
And because she technically won Money in the Bank and the
Yeah.
World. Yeah, yeah,
Successfully cashed in.
yeah. Number four, potentially the next AEW Men's World Champion with 18 points, Hangman Adam Page.
Hey, man.
Number three with 20 points, current Money in the Bank briefcase holder Seth Rollins.
Why didn't I put him number one? If I'd put him number one, I'd have got my
He
way.
would have got there. I mean, deservedly so. Number two, current Progress Men World Champion Luke Jacobs with 23 points. That's a good shout, having him in there.
Love
Uh,
Keith. Love it.
and then number one with 29 points is John Cena.
I love it. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, man. That's all good.
I'm
I mean,
concerned that by the end of the year, Cena's not going to move from number one on either of your two's lists.
I don't know
So
because I
then
was thinking
part of
about
me
this.
wants to play a Cena card and say, you can't have Cena on your list.
On our list at all,
Yeah, and we'll just have him as like an honourable. It was Cena's last year. Duh,
it
duh.
depends what the face turns like because he's turning face at SummerSlam,
Yeah.
and that's going to be.
Okay. How
We
about
can't. We can't have him as number one on our list, but you can.
No,
No,
nah.
we
how
can't have him
about
as number one.
right? So when we do our 20, right, we each get one absolute set. So I can be like, you have to have John Cena on your list. And
Okay.
then Adam, you could be like, you have to have Tiffany Stratton on your list.
Hmm.
They don't have to be number one.
Right.
And all right, well, I'll change it slightly. If we have an absolute, we get one absolute pick, and it's got to be in your top 10.
Yeah. So then at
Because
that
then,
point, it might just end up being your 10, but at least they
yeah,
have there.
but
Yeah.
then it's someone who you're like, actually, I probably would have forgot that guy. So like,
Considering the year that they've had, you need
yeah,
to have
so
this person in.
yeah,
Yeah.
so Callum could be like, you have to have Punk
Yeah.
because I think he's done, and he can be your number five. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
but like, it's making sure that that person is absolutely on the list, so they've got a shot at getting up there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
look forward to like you unveiling the Microsoft spreadsheet. In at number
Yeah.
20 is John Cena. What? Oh yeah, yeah. Two of us put him down as 20. Oh,
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. We each get one, like, I don't know what the opposite of a veto is. I don't know what the
Yeah.
opposite.
Because I was gonna say a veto would be interesting, but I don't know how we'd figure that out because I'd hear one name at 18 say veto, and then someone else would come up at 14 and 12 and 10, and I'd be like, oh my God. The
Yeah.
vetoes are so much fun when we do the list on Farron Film. Like some of the videos that I got from when we did billion-dollar movies, where they all started bashing Jurassic World, and I was ready to sort of go like, "Oh, it's a 2-1." And they were like, "Put it in the third, put it in a fail," and I was like, "Veto, see you later."
See, we could do it. So arguably you could say the person, so the absolute say it, we'd have to know
Yeah,
before we make our list. But then we could also veto somebody and be like, you can't have this person in your list. But then it's like it gets a bit petty because it's like, well, that person could have had a really good year and you just don't like them. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Like Tate McPhair's making his WWE pay-per-view main event, and you're
yeah.
just like, nah, no
No,
Tate.
veto.
So the absolute say works better because
he
then,
legged it from Progress just to go to WWE
yeah,
to avoid you.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
So
He
that
knows.
I think that's what yeah.
Yeah,
I think that'd work. That'd be good.
yeah,
We'd like to do, yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, an absolute set that we need to have in. Mox, Mox would be the absolute set. Get over yourselves.
I get the feeling that as soon as he drops the title, he's going away for a bit.
Yeah, possibly to be fair, actually. Yeah, yeah. I
Man
mean,
just,
that's a pretty
man
good
just wants a
list.
holiday.
I'm not mad about that list. What have you still got all the names of the people who didn't make the 10?
Oh no, I've rubbed that off my whiteboard
Right,
now.
okay, I was just
Well,
wondering.
who's on your 10, on your main 10, that didn't make the list at all?
Uh,
Um, I
so
mean,
I've got
I've got Jacob Fatu, Io Sky, um, Mercedes Monet, Jey Uso.
yeah,
The rest made the list.
Yeah, Ty,
um,
how about you?
Liv, Gable, uh, that's it. Liv and Gable.
Yeah, so mine were Lyra, Penta, and Becky.
Yeah,
So that almost what makes up that's another 9 wrestlers there. So we get close there to a 20.
yeah,
Um, so perhaps that it'd be interesting to see how many of those sort of names that missed the cut here make the cut at the end of the year.
yeah. It'll
Yeah.
be interesting to have this list to be like, this is where they were 6 months ago. So then you'd be like, arguably, like you said about Tiffany, you could have Tiffany on there and be like, she was number 5 at the middle of the year, and now she's like not even in the 20
Yeah.
because she's just
Hmm.
lost the title and no one's seen her. Do you know what I mean? So
No
interesting.
Gunter, no Gunter at all.
No, that's on you. I don't really. He just.
Yeah.
I'll be
It's not
honest.
right now. Yeah.
No,
Bores
he's
me.
not. It's really strange. He's not a world champion, and that sounds really strange to say because I'd much prefer him as a world champion than a Jey Uso. Um, but the matches that he had as IC champion made him feel like a world champion.
Yes.
Now that he's a world champion, he's not having that sort of caliber of match, which is really
I
unfortunate.
I've said though, I feel like Jay's world title reign was more like interesting and just generally better than Gunter's.
Yeah.
Like I don't, maybe it was just a feeling, and it was like
Hmm.
I just like him a bit more. I don't know. He just like I don't dislike Gunter. I think he's boss. Like he's so good, but it's all a bit samey, and it's all a bit like he needs
Yeah.
something like something because he's done the
Well,
same thing for so long. So he needs to like mix it up. I think, but I don't
yeah.
know how that would look. But
Well, next week on a house show, he's facing Penta. And I think about the matches that Gunter's having on house shows. We saw on the recent European tour matches against CM Punk, AJ Styles. I think he had a match against Rollins at some point.
mm,
Like those 3 matches and the Penta one would be 4 really good feuds for him
yeah,
as
yeah,
world champion.
yeah,
But they're giving him away as a bit of a yeah. Lucky you in California who's getting a great match between Penta and Gunter. They're giving it away to a little crowd in Nottingham. But I'd much rather see Gunter be facing CM Punk at Saturday night main event than
mm,
Gunter versus Goldberg. And that's what this second title reign feels like to me, where they're like saying, Jey Uso, you're a face, you're not going to face Goldberg at Saturday night main event, so we're going to pass it back to Gunter. I don't think Goldberg's winning on Saturday. Um, I could be terribly wrong here because I suspect the episode's going
Yeah.
up after Saturday.
well,
For what
this
it's worth,
sort
I
of
don't think he's. I don't think Goldberg beats Gunter 48 hours ago.
I'll
Uh,
sort this. This will go out today. Don't you worry.
that's a
So
good relief.
yeah.
the
You have to
argument.
do one
So
of
I
those
was going to ask you
disclaimers again.
this.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was going to ask you, with them avatar, because like Michael Cole said more than once, this is Goldberg's last match. So, do you think they're pulling like a bit of a like, oh, it's his last match, or they're going to have him win the title and just carry it for a month, and then they're going to have a Gunter rematch at SummerSlam?
So it's in Atlanta, isn't it?
Mhm.
So I'm not caught up with Raw. Has he been presented as a this is the be all end all, he's about to retire, or is he just showing up and attacking Gunther?
No, I don't think he hasn't been there, so nah.
I wouldn't say so. Then
They
I
did like
feel
a
like
video. The only reason I ask, right, is because I on any normal day with any other person, I would be like, he's absolutely not winning. But he beat the Fiend. and it's
And
like,
Kevin Owens.
and Kevin Owens, and it's like,
Yeah.
but that was Vince. I don't know if Triple H would be like, yeah, let's do it. Vince was like all over him, weren't he? So I don't know. It's a bit of a
I can see it though that I think they've got Gunther to a point with the Intercontinental title reign, with the world title reign as well, and the fact that he's picked it up again from Jay, that they think that he can probably bounce back from losing it to Gunther and then beating Gunther again at SummerSlam. And
yeah,
it'll just be one of those blip things. It'll just be one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, everyone forgot that Goldberg had it for 3 weeks
yeah,
before he got to SummerSlam, you know. And that he will just sort of, like I say, like bounce back from it. The
mm,
thing to consider with it all is where does Seth tie in?
yeah.
Because I could see it more on a heel perspective of Goldberg beating Gunther and then Seth cashing in on Goldberg. Like
Ooh,
imagine the sort of just the heel rub from that and the sort of the pomp and circumstance that they can play off for the rest of the time.
yes,
Like, yeah, Goldberg chose to retire. He won the world title, but we stopped his fairy tale ending from happening
yes.
because, and then have
That
have
happening.
have Braun spear him.
Yeah. So that. Oh, yeah.
I was going
So
to
that
say,
happening at Saturday Night Main Event also adds the idea that it's like, oh, you should watch Saturday Night Main Event. It's not.
Yeah, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just
the,
this.
the image of like the fireworks going off, Goldberg stood on the top turnbuckle celebrating with his son around, and
Yeah.
then coming out off the turnbuckle, and then Braun just sparing him.
Oh, like out of his boots, though. Imagine. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I want that to happen. I'm in. Let's make it happen.
There we go.
Anything else you want to add before we wrap this one up?
One thing that I will say, mainly because I think I did it like on the way home from Progress. I did it a couple of days after. Is that I have silently or sort of resurfaced on a public Instagram account. In that I've made an account called Farron Graps where the only thing I'm doing is posting wrestling pictures of when I go and watch wrestling. And every now and again, I'm going back through as far as I can go on my camera roll and posting in pictures of the last ones. So, like, I've posted a video of me sat pretty much front row at the Raw taping where the Shield walked past. And then I posted pictures this morning of me in my first WCPW show, which was the first time that I saw Will Ospreay. And then the plan is that whenever I go to one, I'll put that on a story and a sort of collection of a story, and then I'm just going to backfeed through all the other stuff and stick that in the grid. Just because I like taking pictures when I'm there, I like taking videos when I'm
I
there.
mean, I like it.
You know,
I'm in. It's all good.
yeah.
I like it. You post them more than we do. I'll be honest with you. It's a bit.
Oh well, there you go then.
I'll be honest.
And of all things, and I didn't expect this to happen. So obviously, when you tag people in it, they share it. So Lycos shared me and my recording of them winning the tag titles and all that kind of stuff, right? I just shared the progress reel before of you getting Ethan Allen on your knee, right? And I put the caption at the bottom. Look at those. Who are those two handsome baldies, right? Progress. Fire reacted to it. So I'm like, I'll take that.
Boss. Boss. Yeah. Callum, have you got anything to add? Have you got an Instagram?
No, I don't, thankfully.
Owen Grab.
Um, what I would say is for those who are watching this on YouTube, watch our interview with Andrew Bowers from North Wrestling. We're a few days away from Thunderstruck 3, which is being headlined by Leon Slater versus Liam Slater and Gene Money in a triple threat. Both former WWE stars, Raj Deasy, formerly known as Jinder Mahal, and Paul London, are also set to appear. I believe tickets are still on sale,
Yes.
and you can watch the show on stream platform, which I assume is just called North. Is that right, Adam? You've got it. You can
Yeah, I
have
think
that there.
they put them up on Patreon as well. So you
Yeah.
get Andrew may be joining us for an episode again very soon, depending on his schedule. But obviously I sort of said to him like I can fully imagine that you're not going to do the first Thursday after um Thunderstruck because that's going to be a bit mad for you schedule wise. He said, I don't know, it might be all right. So we'll see. So either next week's episode might be Andrew Bowers with us once again, or it might be something a little bit different. But either way,
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
he'll be on soon.
We'll figure it out. I will say, and I have had a few people on our Instagram be like, "This is super helpful." Um, I have set up a new wrestling calendar. So it's got all the major events that are going on, all WWE stuff, all AEW stuff, all everything, TNA, all that stuff.
Get
It'll be updated.
on there.
The what?
Get the progress chapters on there.
I know I need to put progress on there. So yeah, I was kind of like, it was more for me, and then I thought, actually, this is quite good. But then I've had a few people who like content creators who are like, this is cool, like this is very cool. Hot Tag Foundation being one of them. So yeah, check it out. It's the link's the same. It's on our story, all that good stuff. As always, like look for SLTD Wrestling wherever you want to find us, and we'll be there. And um. Yeah, stay safe, stay entertained, and we will catch you next time.
Mm.
Bye.